Hello. Welcome to a Rockabot class. Today we're going to look at databases and specifically the MySQL module. Alright, let's get started here. We're going to work with this database, which as we can see doesn't have an associated table, so we're going to create one, but we'll do it from Rockabot. Okay, to create one, first we're going to connect. Here we can see that it connects successfully. Next, we're going to create a tier table. In this case, we're going to use the create table query. Here, we'll enter the name of the table. Then, the first column called ID. We'll specify that it's an integer and then set it as the primary key. After that, we'll continue with the second column, which will be name, which is it's going to be a varchar. Then position, in this case the same, varchar. And we also have salary, and finally, hire date or today's date. Alright, so let's create it, and if we go over here, we'll see that the table was created successfully. There we see ID, name, position, salary, and hire date. Here we can see that it was created correctly, and we're going to start entering records. With what? With the query. Which query? The insert into one. So we say insert into for the table. Notice that here we put the names of each column in their respective order, and then the value. Look, here we enter with value the name Juan Perez, then the position, which is developer. The salary, in this case, is an integer. 50,000, 50,000, and then today's date. So we're going to enter it, and if we go to the database and hit reload, we can see that it has been entered correctly. Name, Juan Perez, developer, salary, and so on. Let's enter another one to see how it looks. In this case, what we've just inserted is, well, as the value we've put the name Rockabot, then in the second position, this number you see here, and today's date. So let's enter it, and now if we refresh, there it is, we can see that it has been entered correctly. Alright, now we also have a POS possibility with the MySQL module, which is to get the last row entered. So I'm going to specify the name of the table. I'm going to indicate which one is the primary key. Remember, I have to create and specify the primary key in the table. Look here, ID, and then I set it as the primary key. So here in primary key I set it to ID, and this is going to go into the last row variable. Let's see that last row is empty. Let's run it, and you'll see that last row will always bring me the last element inserted or entered. Alright, and here we're going to close the connection, and that's all for today. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next class. Take care.